I can't even work here after what this man just said to me. Wow, I'm in disbelief. What did he say, fam? You're fired. Heroic pitbull runs back into burning house to bite one more child. Me checking my alarm before waking up. You have got about an hour. Me after closing my eyes for 2 seconds. You have got about 5 minutes. I love little kids that share too much information. Today a girl came in with her mom to order food and I told her I liked her dress. She said thanks, my mom stole it from Target. Are you stupid? No, why? Cause there is always a you in stupid. Well, there's an I in stupid too. Wait, no. How I thought my Saturday morning would be in my 30s. How it really is. Hey, I made a thing. A pride flag for lesbians who don't like women. She was very mature. She was my first love. First love? You mean your first crime, don't you? Apparently when animating Zootopia, Disney found it smoother to work in 34 frames per second rather than the more common 30 FPS of their previous films, and even made it a rule that all new animators learn to animate in 34 FPS going forward. Search up Zootopia 34 to learn more. You can't fix her. The skeleton appears. Who, James? He don't even be looking at me like that. He like my brother. Don't worry about him, lol. James. You would better not to tread on the soft green grass. Mastermind who claimed to be Nigerian prince for well-known email phishing scam finally arrested. I truly believe water can solve all of our problems. Weight loss, drink water. Clear skin, drink water. Tired of someone, drown them. Who effed your wife yesterday? A. The neighbor. B. Your brother. C. You. D. Me. Is it gay for a man to want roses too? What the F is a man gonna do with a rose? Tickle his A. Wrong rose, never mind, ma'am. Cannot believe I used to complain about school. 9 to 3 every day, no weekends, 6 weeks off for summer, Easter hols, bank hols and set days, seeing my friends every day. I was living the absolute dream and I didn't even realize. What race would you erase from existence forever? 400 meters. It doesn't have the fast sprinting excitement of the 100 meters but doesn't let long distance runners show what they can do like the 800 meters plus races. It's just kinda shitty middle ground nobody likes. Me, the finger that isn't cracking, the rest of my hand. Oh yeah, that's awesome. There are straight up tourists inside my city currently about 2 kilometers from me. So that's fun. That's the shots I have been hearing. We are discussing my phone options at the moment. The eclipse wasn't that bad. Touch grass, seek therapy. I'm literally a gardener. Can you give me things to summon her, please? You have the items to summon her. I can give your mom the item to summon a child she would actually love. God invented war so that Americans can learn geography. Honestly, it's a nation that they can't build wider aisles in airplanes. 2023. It's a plane meant for people, not cargo. The singer looks like he has the ability to turn water into wind. Cooking a meal for like an hour just to eat it in 5 minutes, wash up and leave the kitchen is so depressing. OMG. Surely this is not all there is to life. Mind if I clear my browser history first? Hello Leon, it's always good to see the most left swiped face on Tinder. This random number texted me accidentally and I couldn't help myself. LMAO. When you get home and get the baby settled, call me. I thought you had the baby. What? Your chicken pot pie was excrement. I'm never cooking for you again. Excellent. When she leaves you for someone who doesn't steal copper as their primary source of income. My wife just farted so loud she woke herself up, then turned over, hit me and called me disgusting. This is what love after 18 years of marriage is like, boys. A 4-dimensional being dating a 3-dimensional human is like a human dating a waifu below. The only date I have ever had was my birth date. Interviewer, any experience operating heavy machinery? Guy, does your mom count? Interviewer, LMAO if you're hired. The only reason I haven't myself is because I want to be alive when Amy Schumer's Seth is announced. This painting is titled, Would It Hurt You to Put the Dirty Bowl in the Dishwasher? Sibling relationships are strange. I would give them a kidney but you aren't borrowing my charger. I'm an expert at having a really funny story to tell and then wording it badly enough that it's not funny anymore. Call a girl beautiful 1000 times and she won't think twice. Call a girl fat once and she'll always remember, because elephants never forget. Got, my latest creation will have the body of an ape, the voice box of a parrot, the skin of a pig and the intelligence of a dolphin. I call it human and it will destroy everything else I have made. Angels. Confused applause. Hey, I can't sleep. I can. Good night. Men suffer in silence so much, it's got to be mentally exhausting. Most of the time when a man opens up to a woman she will use that against him in the future when she's mad. Why do we change positions when it's the same? You want to give equal attention to all the sides and it's easier to change positions than reach around. Otherwise the won't sit level. When your father is yelling at you about being irresponsible on your way to school and you're waiting to tell him that you forgot your bag at home. My son lives paycheck to paycheck. Maybe he should get an education. He's a teacher. Teacher protests. The nostalgia. I would always wake up and play this when I was like 5. Not being born into a rich family was my first financial mistake. It's been downhill since. Reasons why I don't let my GF touch my gaming PC. I don't have a GF. I don't have a gaming PC. This video looks like they had a $30 budget but spent it all on it. Remember him? This is him now. Feel old yet? When she says she wants to talk and you know something is about to be your fault. The smell of perfume. The smell of my balls. Except children. Gordon Ramsay has a soft spot for children. Obviously even I like my children soft. Who likes draw children? Are you lost, baby girl? I had a dream about him once. Me, I'm afraid of the Backstreet Boys. Therapist, tell me why. Me trying to get a discount any way possible. Discount code, please. It's not a time if you had fun. Funk plays. Children in the dark make mistakes and mistakes in the dark make children. Funk escalates. Before we work on artificial intelligence, why don't we do something about natural stupidity? She literally explored every genre before settling on late-stage capitalism. Woman, are you cheating on me? Her husband, of course not, babe. One woman's already a pain in the A to deal with, the woman. Just realized January is spelled the same forwards and backwards. You can tell by her MF tweets that teacher used to hand them their test folded up in school. It's not okay to joke about late, but it's okay to joke about ladder. Ladder victims are notoriously difficult to offend. What do people do in the shower for 45 minutes plus? I just sat in the shower for an hour thinking about how Mercedes has 3 E's all pronounced differently. Snoop has done so much on a higher plane of understanding. Anything by Sam Smith. He sounds like an animated cow. Gee, she doesn't need any lack on that ego, she could finish to a mirror. My son just okay boomed me. B, I'm Gen X, I will put you in a facial recognition database and drown you in student loan debt. My daughter was graded 7 out of 10 and 14 out of 10 in her homework, just to color some objects, last week and 2 weeks ago, so I wrote in her correspondence book that 14 out of 10 was an error. School replied, Tara's mum, those were dates. We do not grade toddlers. I'm embarrassed for myself. The Apple Store employee watching me whip out a hammer after asking if the iPhone 15 breaks easily. Relax, I hid the contraceptive pills in the gun. My dental plan is I guess I'll just chew on this side of my mouth from now on. What's the creepiest thing your child ever said to you? My daughter was 4 and while we were eating breakfast one morning she says I was on a mountain once and my mom dad lied and then I woke up and was in this house with yo and mama. Then we just sat there for a few seconds and looked at each other. Then she said she wanted to watch Paw Patrol. That's not even makeup anymore, she just made her face a Bob Ross painting with some not so happy accidents. How to beat the alien invaders and no one will save you. Can you drop a video how to beat your banks? To prove he was home alone I would like to present my client's internet search history from that evening. I would rather just confess to the latter. Everyone's quiet quitting. Pizza Fridays don't work anymore, nor do ping pong tables. Everyone just wants more money. My mother buried 2 sons, a husband and 4 sisters. She's still here 94 with only me. I hope she doesn't get you as well. Can someone please tell the freedom fighters in Palestine to flip their phones and film horizontal? TikTok looks exactly like a fake social media app. The main character of a Disney Channel original movie would get cyberbullied. Italian man. Are you s***ing my wife? His friend. You promise you won't get mad at me? The Italian man. I promise I won't. His friend. I love Hawaiian pizza. The Italian man. What was that you butted? This is literally the human version of a deer staring down the headlights of a semi. I need to absolutely ladder my nephew in a homemade mac and cheese competition. Please help with unique suggestions and or tricks. Put some there, it will absolutely ladder him. Nephews hate this one simple trick. Using this movie to teach about autism is like using GTA to learn how to drive. A 19-year-old boy dating a 17-year 364 days 23 hours old girl. A legit 60-year-old man with an 18-year-old girl.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.